Coming up, we have the president of Jackson Preparatory and Early College, Jonathan Marawelli, and from ShopRat Foundation, Executive Director Kelly Burr-Coughlin. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to our
Thanks
show.
for having us.
Yeah, great to have you here.
Yeah,
great to have you here together.
That's right.
So you're together here, but also on campus.
Yeah, so we have a really unique partnership, and it's all started about 2 years ago when I was interviewing with the board for my role, and we talked about where the school was going and how we could become Jackson's STEAM school. And so we have a great partnership with the Career Center for our upper level high school students, and amazing working partnership with the college for when they start to dual enroll. But we really noticed this gap in about from 6th grade to about 10th grade. And so we reached out to Kelly and we started working with her.
Awesome. So ShopRat has been a specialist in teaching particular elementary and middle school students, and high school, obviously that's the focus.
Yep. The core of our programs serve grades 6 through 10, so it was a really good fit that way. We do have some elementary school programs that we do as well, but really our focus is on that middle school, early high school age group. So it was just easy fit that way.
So you're going to come in to JPEC and run classes?
Yeah, that's we started doing this last year. One of our full-time instructors is on contract, and so he teaches STEAM, but manufacturing 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And now we're going to move to 5 days, starting here in January with a new program.
Yeah, and it's really awesome because for all of our middle school students, they have STEAM on their schedule just like they do English, math. It's just one of their required courses. So they're actually getting 3 years of STEAM experience and education before they even hit high school, which is allowing, through the ShopRats Foundation, the development of a curriculum that's cohesive, right? It's not just piecemeal, one thing here or one thing there. It's a real cohesive 3-year curriculum where the students are building skills year to year that they're taking with them.
So you say you want to be, because I know this has been one of your questions, so
Yeah.
they'll ask, what is JPEC? Who is it for?
Yeah.
So now you have a thing that you can hang on the front door.
Absolutely. You know, we're an early college, right? So every single one of our students gets college credits while they're with us for free, up to or more than a full associate's degree while they're in high school. But you know, that's not necessarily the most unique thing in this area anymore, thankfully. Lots of the schools around here have an early college program. And so we were thinking about how do we differentiate ourselves? How do we live up to the mission and vision of having modern citizens that we're preparing to go out into the world and be successful? And also, how do we connect with the Jackson community? Because we're a community organization. And how do we kind of live that every single day?
So most importantly, as part of ShopRat's mission, finding some people for jobs
Absolutely.
that exist in manufacturing.
Absolutely. With Jackson having the robust manufacturing presence that it does, having that workforce pipeline is just absolutely critical. And so to be able to work directly with a school, in the school, and give those students, as part of their general curriculum, that opportunity to engage in machining, welding, engineering, that exploratory plus kind of experience, and then so that those students are able to take the appropriate college classes that are offered through Jackson College when they're in those 9th and 10th grades, and then go to the Career Center as 11th graders. It's huge.
And I had a dream
Yeah.
that they were building a sidewalk between Jackson College and the Career Center.
They sure are.
That's not a dream.
That's not a dream.
Ah.
And I believe it'll connect to the trails at the Dahlem as well. And so we actually have one of our summertime classes is the gardening class. And so our students every day get to walk out to the community gardens where we have a plot, and they learn about growing their own food and ecology and conservation as well.
I'm told it's not a dream. I'm told that I knew about this because tomorrow morning we have Dan Phelan and Hannah Schauer from Dahlem on the show to talk about this trail. So that's, I didn't dream it. I knew about it.
Perfect.
Now the steam factory, that's new at Jackson College.
That's
Tell
right.
us how the steam factory, because you're on the campus of Jackson
Yeah.
College, so you want to use everything you can out there.
That's right. And so that's where our partnership with Jackson College has been really pivotal to our success. They have world-class facilities that we get to utilize every single day, including the STEAM factory. So as we've grown, one of our most popular programs has been our robotics program. And that's at the middle school level and at the high school level, where we collaborate with the Career Center. Again, it's about that community involvement. But our middle school program has grown to 2 teams. We have 2 great teachers, Dr. Clinton Bartholomew and Mr. Ray Pratt.
Teacher of the Year.
That's right. And so that program was getting so big, we were outgrowing a classroom space. And as the STEAM factory was coming online, the college very graciously gave us a dedicated space to use and build our robots out there. And the kids are there every single day. We're also in the art side of it, doing ceramics and painting. It's an absolutely lovely facility, and it's right next to where our classroom spaces are, and it works great.
It's right there.
It's right there.
And at STEM, we started calling it STEAM because we've added art to it. Does that art become then part of ShopRat too?
We dabble a little bit, mostly in metal art, but we tend to stay closer to the STEM side for our programs personally. But
Your big selling point is to get students a diploma, high school diploma, and a college degree.
That's right.
By the time
That's
they're
right.
18, right?
Same time they earn their degree, at the same time they earn their diploma, 100% for free. We pay every single cost.
So having STEAM and ShopRat on campus, are there additional credentials or experiences that would interest an employer?
Absolutely. We have the STEAM credentials and certificates through the college, as well as through the Career Center, that can often get students a job right then and there as soon as they earn those. And a lot of the STEAM classes end with a certification test or some sort of program that gets them a certification when they finish those classes.
No, it's pretty cool. And it gives you more space.
yes, absolutely, always a welcome thing. It's been wonderful to be able to do those programs there and have that additional space. We're just so grateful for the opportunity to work together on this.
Well, this is a good week to be here because you're planning an open house later this week, right?
That's right, on Thursday from 4:30 to 6. Anybody who wants to can come on out. They'll get a tour, get to ask questions, talk, see the classroom spaces, see the STEAM factory, see where, we'll show you the machine shop, we'll show you everything. And it's a great opportunity, especially for those families who are seeing that maybe, hey, a mid-year switch is necessary this year, or they just want to get a jump start on next year. Maybe they have a student going into the middle school or into a high school and are kind of questioning where they're at right now.
So what grades do you offer right now, Jonathan?
Yeah, we offer grades 6 through 12. So we start at 6 and go up through 12, and then students who are staying on to finish their degree can get an additional year with us for free.
And right there.
That's right on campus.
Now, you've often had to limit the number of students you can accommodate. Does this allow you more?
Absolutely, yeah. This is enabling us to reach more students and to do so in such a meaningful way. Having access to a student, especially this many, for a full school year, we're able to really just have the experience that we dream of being able to teach them all of the things that we want them to have that exposure to. I mean, being able to do full welding units, machining units, participate in the robotics programs, and the engineering design. It's just been fantastic to be able to not only have that consistent access to the students, but to be able to teach that full spectrum.
So what are the students saying about this?
They love it. It's one of their favorite classes. They get to go in, they do all sorts of cool things, they learn new skills all the time. This year has been really interesting because it's the first year, because it's the second year, we get to start to see the progression of learning from what happened in the first year. So our students have been doing 3D modeling, utilizing Fusion and SolidWorks, and then we have 3D printers that we had grant money for, and so students can design what they want on the computer, and then they're able to print it. And during this last robotics competition for the middle school, we had all 3 3D printers were going crazy left and right because they were designing parts, iterating, seeing what didn't work, fixing it on the computer, and then 3D printing the next model and popping it on the robot.
Cool. If somebody's interested in STEAM, the ShopRat program, JPEC, they just come on Thursday.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep. And they can check us out on our website if they want more information as well.
Sounds great. Well, it's great having you both here. Thanks for sharing your collaboration with our
Thank
viewers.
you.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. President of Jackson Preparatory and Early College, Jonathan Marawali, and Executive Director of ShopRat, Kelly Burr-Coughlin. We've got lots more